Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's Chris and Gia here from chrisandgia.com. Back again with you guys with another very exciting episode today, right? Yes, very exciting. So, what are we talking about today? Talking about how to create a duplicatable network marketing culture, right? This is powerful because I've seen it on both ends. We've seen it when it doesn't really work very well, and we've seen it when it works really, really well, all right? So we're gonna get right into that with you guys, all right? So I got my little boy, so this is gonna be fun today, right? We're in class, you know? We're in class. A little good friend of mine, she's like, class is always in session, right? So that's what we're gonna do. So how to create a duplicatable network marketing culture. So the first thing you got to understand is what I learned from a good friend of mine, a good coach of mine, what is called the 80-15-5% rule. That not only applies in network marketing, but applies in organizations in general. Wherever people are involved, this works. So you got what's called 80%, 15%, and 5%, right? Now, I want you to think of it as like, think of it as being in the gym, all right? So when you're in the gym, there's 80%, 15, and 5% types of people, right? Three types of people. 80% of people are your people who come to the gym, for example, right? And they're just hanging out, right? I mean, they're usually all geared up, right? They got all the Nike gear and the sweatband, right? They got the water bottle, they got the whole gear, they geared up from head to toe, right? But they're really just there to hang out, right? They're not really working out. They may not even know what they're doing, but they're just there to hang out, to look cool, to socialize, right? That's the majority of people. 80% of people, right? They just there just to hang out. Or they're not even there at all, right? You got a membership at your gym, but you don't go, right? That's 80% of people. They're part of the community, but they're really not the rule. They're not really just pushing. They just want to hang out. They just want a place to communicate around people, right? That's 80% of people. They just want community, right? Same thing in network marketing, right? Majority of people are just there to kind of probably just get some product, right? Maybe talk to a few people about the business, but that's it. They're really not trying to really go in under the business, right? 15% of the people at the gym, they want to go to the gym. They go maybe 3 or 4 times a week, right? And they go there to get some results and stay fit, right? So they participate. They're active, right? Very active, right? That's 15% of people. And then you got 5% of people, right? They're in the gym. These are the ones that are like bodybuilders, right? They're like super serious about sculpting their bodies into a form and shape and form, right? They really want to utilize the gym, and they're there 7 days a week, probably several hours at a time, right? Really going in, right? Those are your bodybuilders. These are people that are really serious about what they're doing, right? Now here's the thing, right? The majority of people are where? In the 80%, right here, right? So when we create our culture and our team, it's gotta be a culture that pleases and caters towards the 80% of people, because that's the majority of people, right? But a lot of times, what we're thinking we want is 5%. We want 15 and 5%, and we're trying to push people to become 15 and 5%, right? 5% are the ones who are probably doing the business full time. They're really going hard. They're not gonna stop no matter what. 15% of people are people who want to really do something. So for example, 80% of the community probably just want to make an extra $500 a month, right? 15% may want to make an extra, 5,000 a month. 5%ers probably really want to move up to at least making 25,000 a month, right? So the idea is that you meet people where they are. Not everybody's gonna want to be a super diamond backflip type person doing the bodybuilding in your network marketing business, right? They're probably not going to want to build that way, right? Most people just want to be part of a community. They just want to make a couple $100 and allow it to fit into their lifestyle, right? And be part of the community, share in the personal development, share in the meeting of new people and networking, and get some good, nice product, right? And be able to make a couple $100 on the side along with it to boot, right? That's all a lot of people really want, 80%. Most people don't want the 15 and 5%. Here's what happens, right? You create a community, you need to create a community that caters to these people, that gives them what they want, that makes them feel welcome. What happens when you talk to the guy that's in the gym, that's the 80%, and say, hey man, how come you're not hitting those weights harder? How come you've not moved up? How come you've not done more stuff? What are they gonna do? They're gonna feel hurt. They're gonna feel rejected. They're gonna wanna go away. Same thing in your network marketing team. You go to these people and say, hey, how come you're not making more phone calls? How come you're not doing more home meetings? How come you're not doing more three-way calls? How come you're not talking to more people, right? You hit them with that, they quit, right? They quit because that's not where they are. They don't want it like that. They don't want it that way, right? So our goal is to provide an environment where these people can get exactly what they want, and if they feel like they want to, they can move up to the next stage, and then create an environment where the 15% can go and move up to the next stage, right? You got to make it so that people feel comfortable. Hey, welcome back. I haven't seen you in a meeting before in a while. How are you doing? Welcome back. You know, I'm glad that you felt that it was worked into your schedule to show up, right? We're not in the you don't want to be in the business of forcing people and making people feel like they have to show up, do all the stuff that's in the business, because people will quit, right? I was part of a company, organization where I heard some people say, hey, you know, I'd miss my brother's wedding to go and do a meeting, or I would miss out on my anniversary to go and do a meeting. I would miss out on my kids' birthday parties to do a meeting. Listen, the 5% of person may do that. They may want to do that. But I can tell you the 80% doesn't want to do that. They're not doing that. And when you tell them that, either they get discouraged because if you're doing it, how can they do it? Or they get pissed off. I'm like, why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? And guess what? You get people who start quitting. You start quitting, right? So a duplicatable community, a duplicatable culture has to be a culture that allows people to be able to find where they are, what best fits for them, right? Get in where you fit in, and then at the same time allows them an opportunity to move up if they so choose. Because guess what, folks? You can't make people want it. You can't push people to do more calls, to have more meetings, to do more three-way calls, to show up to events. You can't push them. You can't. It's like convincing a prospect that they should join. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, right? You have to give people an avenue to want it for themselves. It's kind of like that movie Inception. Yeah, you know the movie Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio, right? In the movie, the whole concept is trying to implant an idea into a person's head and make them feel like it's their own idea. What happens when you implant an idea in a person's head? It gets rejected. Why? Because it's not their own, right? And they realize it's not their own idea. It gets rejected because it never works. It never works. So same thing here. You can't implant desire into someone because it never works. They have to want that desire for themselves. And your only job is to provide an environment that caters to where they are now and gives them the opportunity to move up if they so choose, right? So what a great idea is to create an inner circle, right? Create an inner circle for the 15 and 5% and say, hey, you know, we're having a special call for those of you who really want to push your business to the next level to make $5,000 or $25,000 a month, right? This is not for everybody, but if you choose and if you feel like that's something you want to do, we're going to have a separate call. We're going to have a separate meeting. We're going to have a separate event for you people, all right? But everybody else, welcome. We're glad you're here. You create a community to allow people to just do the simple things, right? Maybe they're making just $500 a month. Maybe they just need to get to their first rank. You become a master at hitting the first rank in your company. and then just duplicating that. Having people just hit their first rank, have other people hit their first rank. That's it. Create a very simple culture that allows people to come in and fit in where it works in their lives. Promise, that is a powerful culture. Because remember, in the gym, it's this 80% that actually keeps the lights on, right? They're the ones that keep the lights on. So it's the same thing in your network marketing business. It's this 80% that's going to build the residual in your business long term. So you want to create a community that caters to these people, that gives them love, that makes them feel welcome, that makes them feel invited. And if they so choose to move up, they can do that too. So that's it, guys. That's all I got. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope that made sense, all right? And if you did, hey, be sure to give this video a like, man. Hit the subscribe button so you can get all these new videos as they come in, popping hot. And guess what? If you like this, right, and you want to know more about how to generate more leads, right, and get talking to more people, then you may want to check out the training I got here. Click on the link, right? It's going to show you how you can generate 50 plus leads for free daily if you so choose to build your business. All right, click on that link, put your name and email address, and I'll be sure to send it to you ASAP. All right, so that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, be blessed and stay hungry out there. Bye now.